I was there. I was there in the room. I was there when her vagina opened. Let me get the mic in the right place, excuse me. We were all there, her mother and her husband and I, and the nurse from Ukraine, yeah, with her whole hand up her vagina, twisting, turning, and feeling with her rubber gloves, and she just sort of casually kept the conversation going, like she was turning on a loaded faucet. I was there in the room when the contractions made her crawl on all fours, made unfamiliar moans weep from her pores, and still there, after hours, when she just suddenly screamed, and wildly, her arms striking at the electric air. I was there when her vagina changed from a shy sexual to whole, to an archaeological tunnel. I'm in awe. In a sacred vessel, a Venetian canal, a deep well where a tiny stuck child inside, waiting to be rescued. I saw the colors of her vagina. They changed. Saw the bruised, broken blue, the blistered tomato red, the gray pink, the dark. Saw the blood-like perspiration along the edges, and saw the yellow-white liquid, the shit, the clots pusting out all the holes, pushing harder and harder. And I saw through the hole the baby's head, the scratches of black hair. Saw it there behind the bone, a hard, round memory, as the nurse from the Ukraine kept turning and turning her slippery hand. I was there when each of us, her mother and I, grabbed her leg and spread her wide, pushing with all of our strength against her pushing. And her husband sternly counting 1, 2, 3, and urging her, focus harder. We looked into her there. We couldn't get our eyes out of it. They were stuck in that place. We forget the vagina, all of us. What else would explain our lack of awe, our lack of reverence? I was there when the doctor took some Alice in Wonderland spoons and reached in with them. And there, as her vagina became a wide operatic mouth, singing with all its strength. First the little head, then the gray flopping arm, and then fast swimming body, swimming quickly into our resting arms. I was there, and when I turned and faced her vagina, I stood and I let myself see all of her spread, completely exposed, mutilated, swollen, torn, bleeding all over the doctor's hands while he was calmly stitching her, sewing her there. I stood and her vagina suddenly became a pulsing red heart. The heart is capable of sacrifice, and so is the vagina. The heart is able to forgive and repair. It can change its shape to lettuce in. It can expand to lettuce out. So can the vagina. It can ache for us and stretch for us, die for us, and bleed us into this typical wondrous world. I was there in the room. I remember. Amen.
That brings us to the close of our vagina. I'd like to thank you for coming, and I'm sure you're thankful I did. My name is Dolores Lorette, and I'll just show you who the play show and tell. Oops. This wonderful lady here is Zandy Kindred, Victoria Walden, Angie Nyla, Yvette Murray, Alyssa Hall, and Ashley Burgess. Thank you. Stick around, have a drink, and talk about vaginas, I suppose. Have a little wine, maybe.